the planning or pre-planning. Pre-planning, we called it as a macro level planning. Okay, so it will provide the outline of the planning and it will describe the project, or we can say that it will highlight the project details. Okay, or it will highlight the points of a project only, or we can say that it will provide the outline to the project only. Okay, so and these particular outlines are in the sense of it will depends, or it will take the data of forecasting, or we can say that the design of a product, or the analysis of a market. So these are the basis for the pre-planning. Okay, these are the basic data required for the pre-planning. Okay, so then we have discussed about the planning phase, which will be considered as a micro level planning, and in that we are thoroughly plan some of the points. Okay, so in that planning phase, first comes the planning related to the resources. Okay, so resources are nothing but four M's. Okay, man, machine, material. Okay, so these are the four M's, and the planning related to these four M's comes under the actual planning, or we can say that the active planning. Okay, then afterward it will comes to the process planning, then scheduling, and then estimating. Then we'll move to the controlling. So controlling starts with the dispatching. Dispatching is nothing but what? Uh, the providing the orders to the concerned person, and providing orders to the store department to dispatch the material. So these all these comes under the dispatching. Then inspection. So inspection of a material, then expediting. Okay, that is nothing but one can say that how much money one have to expend on one of the process, or or that that comes under the total control over the process. Okay, so what is happening on the shop floor related to that particular process, or the follow up related to that. Okay, one can say that the follow up related to that. So progress will be estimated in this particular expediting. Okay, then evaluation, the last is nothing but the evaluation. In evaluation, the comparison will be made what we have planned and what actually happened. Okay, so that evaluation comes under this controlling phase, and the feedback will be provided once to the planning phase, so that whatever the problems or deviations happen, that will be encountered in a planning only. Okay, that will be encountered in a planning only. So these are the functions of a PPC, and we have discussed about this in the last lecture. Then in today's lecture, we are going to start the production procedure. Okay, production procedure. So here, some of the steps I have mentioned, or this particular production procedure considers some steps, and which are the parts of a production cycle. These are the parts of the production cycle. So this production cycle or production procedure always start with the customer. Okay, so whatever the requirements of customer, that will be encountered and considered to start the production procedure or a production cycle. So production procedure is also called as a production cycle. Okay, and it will end up with the customer only. Okay, that is nothing but by delivering the product, this cycle will end up. Okay, so first of all, the requirement or needs of a customer, that will be encountered to start the production cycle or the production procedure, and by delivering the goods or by delivering the services to the customer, this cycle will be closed. Okay, so this production cycle will start with customer and end with customer. Okay, so we always discuss about that the production systems of two different companies, or if you consider the two different companies producing the same product. Okay, but then also there is lot of difference of a production rate and the manufacturing methods also. Okay, so there is always difference between two plants manufacturing, even they are manufacturing the same product. Okay, so this difference is because of, or we can say that this difference having difference is having reasons. uh, that is nothing but the technology. Okay, different technology using two different plants, then the manufacturing process which they are implementing to produce that particular product, then type of layout they are using, then what is the organization structure, and the management policies related to the production, that are the main root or the main cause for the differences. Okay, for the differences, one can say that these are the main cause for the differences for the production procedures. Okay, now in this particular industries, okay, or production industries, the production planning and controlling, whatever the functions of a production planning and controlling are changes according to the industry. Okay, so this particular production planning and controlling functions depends upon the type of manufacturing systems. Like we have learned about the types of a manufacturing system, or types of a production system, like uh, jobbing, we can job type of production, one can say that job type of production, batch type of production, mass type of production, and continuous type of production. So these are the types of a production system or a manufacturing system. Okay, so in different types of a production system, all the PPC functions will not use. Okay, so it will depends on the scenario of that particular company, which functions of a PPC should be used to enhance the productivity of that production system. Okay, so one can say that only the job shop type of a production system will use all the functions of production planning and controlling. Okay, remember this point. So only one type of a production system use all the functions of a PPC. Okay, which type of a production system uses all the types of a production, all the types of production planning and controlling functions? That is nothing but job type of a production system. Okay, that is nothing but a job type of a production system. Now, this production procedure will consider this particular 10 step. Okay, so these 10 steps start with initial basis of sales forecasting. Okay, we have discussed that the production will not start with desired plan. Okay, okay, if you have the strong plan, then we can go for the production. Okay, and to plan the production, we require the forecasting. Okay, we require the forecasting or the demand of that particular product in the market. Okay, so that sense should have to start the planning phase. That sense should have the planner to start the planning phase. Okay, so this particular production procedure or the production cycle starts with the sales forecasting. Okay, then afterward preparation of production budget, then the engineering department to prepare detail like drawing, like BOM. Okay, then production planning activities, then dispatching, progressing, inspection, evaluation, finish the product, transfer to the stock, and the finally the product is delivered to the customer. Okay, these are the 10 steps of production procedure. So we will consider this particular diagram to understand the function of each and every step. Okay, so this is the block diagram or the sequential diagram for the production procedure. Okay, so everyone can see the details of the diagram. If you not, then just zoom this particular your screen so that you can see the complete details. Okay, so first one is the self forecasting. Okay, so the self forecasting is one kind of a market research. Okay, so this sales forecasting will be done by marketing or sales department. Okay, and they will analyze, or we can say that they will research for some of the parameters of a customer requirement. Okay, and they will come up with the details like acceptability of the product by customer. Okay, how much product is acceptable, or we can say that what is the requirement of the customer in the market with the scenario of that particular product. Okay, so what is the scenario of market and which kind of products will be accepted by the customer, and what is the functional requirement of that particular product. So that will be researched by the market department, marketing or sales department uh, in the market. Okay, then what will be the reaction of customer for the new product. Okay, it will become up, or this data will become up by the survey. Okay, by creating the survey form. So you can see that uh, uh, if you are using the YouTube channels, or if you are watching the videos on YouTube, then for some of the videos there is one survey at the start of your video. uh, you'll get the pop-up of survey. Okay, so these kinds of surveys are the uh, are the basis for the market research. Okay, these kinds of surveys. So for the market research purpose, different kinds of platforms are used. Okay, some are directly contact with the customer, so they will take the direct feedback from customer, or they will take the survey from the customer, or they will use the social media platform, where they will take and they find out the customer requirement, and that will be the basis for the planning. That will be the basis for the planning. Okay, so they will encounter the reactions to new modifications and designs through such a products, and based upon the analysis or whatever the data um, they grasp through such a such surveys. So analysis of this data will be carried out, and the self forecast with new product, or we can say that a new modified product will be done on the basis of, or the basis for that particular uh, analysis is nothing but time period. Okay, so yeah, the customer requirement changes day by day. Okay, for the specific time period, that survey is useful. Okay, so these surveys are nothing but uh, one can say that these are the functions of a time. Okay, so time changes, the requirement of customer also goes on changing. Okay, so finally, the analysis will be carried out by this particular sales forecasting on the basis of surveys or the feedback, and this will be the part of a uh, uh, the self forecasting, and it will be provided for the planning purpose. Okay, then next is nothing but preparation of production budget. Okay, so in that, here we can see that this particular block is connected to the management. Okay, this particular self forecasting block is connected to the management. So whatever the reports are generated by the marketing team, or we can say that the sales team related to the sales forecasting, that will be submitted to the management. That will be submitted to the management for the further procedure, or for the further planning phase. Okay, so next is the preparation of production budget. Now this preparation of production budget will be handled by the finance department. Okay, will be handled by the finance department. So this particular finance department prepare the detailed budget of production. Okay, prepare the detailed budget of the production, and this detailed budget will be provided to the production department for any changes, or for the consulting purpose. Okay, so okay, finance department not really involved in a production system, or we can say that it will not having that much part of a production department. So there will maybe some changes related to the budget. Okay, that if you consider that the production department receives some new orders, or uh, uh, there is some problem related to some machines and want to change some procedures, with respect to the uh, requirement of a customer. So in that case, if the production department want to change the procedures so that they will require new machines, okay, and they want to purchase these new machines in this particular budget only, okay. So in that case, the production department want to do some changes in the budget, okay. So this particular finance department, after preparing the complete detailed budget, this budget will be handed over to the production department, and the production department add up or reduce some parameters according to the requirement, and it will provide it to the management, okay. So this preparation of production budget, once the budget will be prepared by the finance department with the consult of production department, then it will hand over to the management for the review purpose. Then it will hand over to the management for the review purpose. Okay, getting everyone? What is meant by self forecasting? What is meant by preparation of production budget, and who will prepare the production budget? Okay, so please answer in the chat box whether you understood. Yes, whether my voice is audible to everyone. Yes, please comment in the chat box. Okay, Akash, whether you are getting what is going on. Okay, so once the product, once the detailed budget is prepared, then the instruction to the engineering department are given to prepare the detailed drawing related to the product. Okay, to prepare the detailed drawing related to the product. So the drawing should be consider the BOM. Okay, what do you mean by BOM? BOM is nothing but bill of material. Okay, BOM is nothing but bill of material. So if you are uh, uh, if you have taken the printouts of your uh, drawing, AutoCAD drawing, okay, so in that also you are preparing one chart considering the bill of material. So in that you have to mention that what is the material of that particular component, what is the specification of that particular component, and what are the dimensions of that particular component. Okay, so bill of material is nothing but what? Detailed specification of any part. Okay, okay, detailed specification of any part. In that, one thing is more important, that is nothing but which production procedure you are using, okay, to produce that component. Okay, which production procedure you are using to produce that particular component, it is also included in bill of material. Okay, so some components you want to produce by using forging method, some components you want to produce by using CNC machines, some components you want to produce by using the VMC machine. So all the details related to the production procedure is are included in this particular bill of material with the specification. Okay, so the engineering department is instructed to prepare the drawing and bill of material with the specification, and if is there any modification than the previous product. Okay, sometimes what happen, according to the market scenario or the self forecasting, some changes will be suggested by the self forecasting, okay, or the marketing department. So these changes need to include in the product. Okay, some extra additional functions need to include in the product. So in that case, the engineering department need to change the uh, product design, okay, or the product drawing. Okay, so first of all, you have to think on the design, and then your drawing will interpret that particular design. So need to change, need to modify the product according to the scenario, according to the requirement of customer, and this modification should be added by the engineering department by producing the design and the drawing with bill of material. Okay, so once this preparation of detailed drawing by engineering department with bill of material, then the production planning phase will start. Okay, then production planning phase will start. So this particular production planning activity begins as soon as the technical information is received from the engineering department. Once the all the technical information given by the engineering department to the production department, then this particular production planning phase will start. Okay, then this particular production planning phase will start. The production planning activity, what activities included in this particular production planning? That is nothing but the scheduling. One can say that scheduling all the things on a shop floor, then preparing the timetable for the production. Okay, so this is the important part. Prepare the timetable according to the requirement of a customer and the delivery dates. So then the production planning will check for the inventory level, and if the inventory level is less, then production planning department will provide the orders to increase the inventory up to the requirement. Okay, up to the requirement. Then this particular department will make sure that some of the component need to manufacture in the company, or some of this component should be buy in future from the vendor side. Okay, so that is nothing but what, make or buy situation will be decided by this production planning and controlling phase. Okay, so which components should be manufactured by the company and which components should be procured by the company, that will be decided in this particular production planning and controlling phase. Okay, so the production planning and planning section supplies the complete date. Okay, so complete dates of a production, then we can say that methods of a production, then it will provide the process sheets, then machine loading, and one can say that production schedule to the dispatching section. Okay, to the dispatching section. Dispatching section means providing all the orders to the to the respective persons, or we can say that to the respective employee, to respective stations. So this will consider the detailed drawing. Okay, then process sheet, that is nothing but it will include which procedure should be followed by that particular employee at that particular location. Okay, then load of the machine, that is nothing but how much component should be produced that by that particular machine or that particular workstation. Okay, so these data will be generated by the production planning and controlling phase. Okay, production planning phase, and it will be dispatched to the required stations. Okay, through dispatching section, through the dispatching section. Next, that is nothing but dispatching, that is one can say that detailed production orders are dispatched to the specific shop, and how and when that particular operation need to perform, so that all the details are provided to the particular particular workstation or particular employee. Then next is nothing but progressing, or we can say that control function. Okay, so it is this particular control function is also called as a progressing. Okay, so progressing is what, it is one kind of a control action which will compare the progress or the production with the plan. Okay, on a continuous basis. Okay, so what is going on the shop floor, whether it is matching with the plan or not. So that is nothing but progressing. Okay, so it is also called as a control function. So continuously monitoring the production procedure and comparing it with the actual plan or whatever the plan we have done in the initial phase, whether it is matching or not. So that is nothing but what? Progressing. Okay, so it is also called as a control function. Okay, it is also called as a control function. So the next one is nothing but the inspection quality control. Okay, so we all already know that the our main objective is to produce the component with a desired quality. Okay, so quality is most important case, and uh, without quality the product will not be accepted by the customer. Okay, so inspection is nothing but what? Checking the quality of the product and ensuring that the production act, whatever the produced products are there, these are as per the specification provided in the drawing, or as per the specification provided by the engineering department. Okay, and once the quality will check, then the evaluation of production system will be carried out. Okay, so evaluation means what? Evaluation, before production what we have decided. Okay, and after production whether we are achieving that thing, that is nothing but evaluation. Okay, so evaluation is carried out before the production start and after production. Okay, so this particular evaluation will add up some values to the product. Okay, whether one have to stuck up with that that particular method, or should improve, should do improve in that particular methodology. Okay, so that will come up by doing the evaluation of a production system. Then what will be the downtime at the initial case, or what downtime we have considered to produce some goods. Okay, and what is actual downtime uh, after producing that particular goods. Okay, so that comes under the evaluation case. And finally after producing this particular evaluation report, these reports will be provided in the form of feedback to the management. These reports will be provided in the form of feedback to the management. Okay, so finally, this particular, whatever the products are produced, this finished goods or the products will be stocked, and it will dispatch to the customer. Whenever it required to dispatch, it will dispatch to the customer. Okay, so once again the customer will use that particular products and provide the feedback to the marketing department, or the sales department. Okay, so the sales department work on that particular feedback or the surveys, and the report will be provided to the management. Okay, then if there are any changes, or if the customer requirement change, then details will be provided for the production department, and then this particular cycle will repeat. Then this particular cycle will repeat. Okay, so getting what is meant by production procedure. So first step is nothing but production procedure. It is also called as a production cycle also. Okay, so this particular production cycle start with the customer and end with the customer. Okay, so production cycle start with the customer and end with the customer. So starting point is nothing but getting the uh, uh, getting the requirement of a customer. Okay, and this requirement will be taken by the sales department or the marketing department by carrying out the market research or the sales research. Okay, for that purpose they will take the help of a surveys, feedbacks, and they will generate the data, and the report will be submitted to the management. Okay, then next step is nothing but preparation of a budget. This activity will be carried out by the financial department. Okay, detailed budget will be prepared by the financial department, and this budget will be provided to the production department for the consultant, for the consultant, whether this particular budget is proper one or not. and if you want some extra changes, or if you want to do some changes in that particular budget, in that case that particular production department will suggest the changes, and the final budget will be submitted to the management. Okay, once the budget will prepare, then the instructions will be given to the engineering department to produce the detailed drawing and the bill of material according to the specification. If the product is existing one and want to do some changes in the design of that particular product, then such instructions are provided to the engineering department according to the requirement of customer. Then that particular requirements are considered in design, and the detailed drawing with the bill of material will be produced. Now this detailed drawing with bill of material will be provided to the production planning department, okay, or production planning section, where this production planning section will think on the resources, inventories, okay, and they will generate the orders for the inventory, and these orders will be provided to the dispatching section. Okay, so whatever the requirements of production planning, this according to that the orders will be generated, and these orders will be provided to the dispatching section. Okay, so dispatching section will provide these orders to the respective employees, or it will provide these orders to the respective workstations. Okay, so it will include the process sheet, the timetable of a production, then it will include the machine loading, then such a type of orders it will include, and these orders will be dispatched to the respective respective employee, or the respective workstations. Okay, so then next is nothing but one can we have okay, so authorization of for a production, that is nothing but what the dispatch section will produce the orders, and that particular orders will be nothing but authorization for the production. So once that particular orders will receive by the respective workstations and the employees, the production will start. Okay, once the production will start, the control functions will come in the picture. Okay, so this control function is also known as a progressing. Okay, so what is the progress that will be reported and reported by the control function department, or that particular uh, uh, employee. Okay, so it will include the comparison of the planned things and the actual things. Okay, so then next is nothing but the inspection and quality control. Okay, to ensure the production of items as per the specification. So this department plays very important role, because the quality of the product, to achieve the desired quality, uh, we need to inspect the products. Okay, so once the inspection is carried out, and if it matches with the specification, then uh, it will be provided to the evaluation. Okay, or once it will be carried out the inspection, and it will match up the desired specification, then one can say that it will transport to the uh, 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 inventory section, or we can say that it will be considered as a finished good. But the evaluation is carried out in between that two steps. Okay, so the evaluation is nothing but what, whether the existing procedure or the methodology is the perfect one or not. So whether we can reduce the lead time or not. So such a in such a manner, or we can say that whether we are able to reduce the downtime or not. So evaluation is carried out in a such a manner, and the detailed report is will be generated, and this detailed report will be provided to the management. Okay, so once the report will generate to the management, then uh, the finished goods will be stocked, and it will be dispatched to the customer whenever required. It will be dispatched to the customer whenever required. Getting everyone what is meant by production procedure, how it will be carried out? Production procedure. Everyone, please mention in the chat box. Is there any problem, any question related to this? Any question? Whether you understood or not, what is meant by production procedure or production cycle? Yes, please. Is there any question? Any problem? Okay. If you have any question, you can ask, or else you can start drawing this particular block diagram. Okay. So draw this block diagram. You can rotate your screen and you can use zoom option on your screen so that it will be visible to everyone. Okay. Please draw the figure. It is important one. Okay. So manufacturing industries, if you in future, if you'll attend any interview in manufacturing industry, they will ask what is meant by production procedure or what is meant by production cycle. Okay, so then you should be able to answer this question by using these particular steps. Okay, by using this particular step. Okay, one more thing I want to discuss with you. So uh, gate forms are open now, and everybody, uh, please fill your gate examination form. Okay, start filling gate examination form. So you can use the websites www.gate.iitb.ac.in. Okay, so on this website you can enroll your name first of all, and then start filling the form. Okay, from today onwards, and follow the timeline also. Okay, so they will apply the late fees if you want to fill the form uh, after the timeline given by the website. Okay, so please everyone, please enroll for gate 2021. Okay, last date is 30th September 2020. Okay, so before that, if you fill, you will get uh, the less fee, and after this deadline, if you want to fill the form, then there will be application of late fee for your form. Okay, so everyone, start filling the form, I think you require two things, important two things. Okay, first is nothing but your photo. Okay, so requirement is that the photo should be having white background. Okay, व्हाईट बॅकग्राऊंड असलं पाहिजे तुमच्या फोटोला. and and you have to manage the size of that particular photo. Okay, once you scan that photo, you resize according to the requirement. Okay, which will be published in that particular website. According to that, you manage the size of your photo. Okay, scanned photo. And also you manage the size of your signature. Okay, and once you upload that, then another requirement, I think the college ID or like that something is there in your form. Okay, or college enrollment number, I think so. Like this question is there: what is your college enrollment number or university enrollment number? Okay, so at that place you put up your PRN number. Okay, you put up your PRN number. PRN number. So you'll find that PRN number on your mark sheet. Okay, on your mark sheet, the PRN number, you will find that PRN number. You put up that PRN number at that location and you proceed. Don't put up your roll number and all that things. Okay, because unique ID is your PRN number. Roll number is not unique one. Okay, every year and every semester it will change. So put up your PRN number, that is your unique ID. Okay, so I request everyone to start filling that particular. And also please attend the lectures of Get I2E. Okay, use that app. It is very good app. And if you have any queries related to that, you can ask there itself also in that particular app also, or you can transfer that queries. Miss, I'm not saying technical queries. I'm saying your problems related to the some topics. You can put up that topics questions in the chat box or the forum. Okay, or else and if you have any technical problem related to app, some problems that if you will not if you are not user friendly with that, then that problem, so you can ask to me. Okay, I will try to solve that particular problems. Okay, and to uh, to get more and more videos from that particular application, we need to do the transaction. Okay, so one thing is that college has paid college share. That is nothing but whatever we promise you, that 2000 will be paid by college. Okay, so that 2000 rupees amount already paid by the college. Okay, for 84 students. Okay, so now another transition uh, we have to perform in this particular month up to 20th uh, up to 20th September. So for that purpose, okay, we don't want to give burden to you. Okay, so whatever your deposit uh, whatever your deposit you have made in first year, that deposit will be used against your gate fees. Okay, so another thing we have mentioned or we have conveyed you that the gate fee is reduced. For mechanical department, the gate fee was 9,000 rupees. Okay, out of that 9,000 rupees, the college share was 2,000 rupees. Okay, and 7,000 need to pay from your side. Okay, but it is now reduced to the 5,000 rupees because of online platform. Okay, because of an online platform, and we have provided uh, this particular notice to you also through mail. Okay, now out of that 5,000, 2,000 has already paid by the college. So your share is only 3,000 rupees, and that you should not pay uh, uh, directly, because we are taking that 3,000 rupees from your deposit. So for that purpose, we have to perform one procedure. That procedure is nothing but what? We required your signature on your on one what we can say, that challan, and that challan is also provided to you. by different faculties. Okay, you received mail from faculty members. Okay, uh, like some student received mail from my side, some student received mails from uh, Jundre sir, some students received mail from Bhare sir, some students will receive mail from DD Ronge sir. Okay, so do one thing that you just put up your signature, okay, scan signature on that particular challan, okay, and just reply to that particular mail, or else it is not possible to or uh, you are unable to scan the signature and put up that signature on that particular word copy, okay, then you just take out the printout, sign on that particular received signature, okay, head, and just scan that particular page and reply to that particular mail. Okay, this is the procedure. Okay, and to get more and more videos, we need to do the transaction. Okay, that is the most important thing. Okay, okay. So, yes, challan voucher. Okay, yes, Mahesh. Getting everyone. So please do everyone do that particular procedure. So, and also we have also circulate one Google form uh, on your mails. Please go to that particular Google form and please put up your details. Okay, that is also required. This is also one of the requirement, voucher and that Google form. Okay, and I come. I want to take the review of last session. Okay, Sneha ma'am has conducted one session, and what is your review or feedback about that particular session? You can unmute and you can give the review. Sunil, Sunil Sonar, you were present for last session, last aptitude session, which was taken by Sneha ma'am. Sunil Sonar, are you there? Vaibhav
Yes,
Jadhav.
sir. Yes,
Ah,
yes,
yes. You were present for last session.
yes, sir, present, sir.
So, what do you feel about the session?
Good, sir. It is helpful for our placement.
Okay. Whether you understood all the parts?
Yes, sir. I understand, sir.
Okay. Then Vaibhav Jadhav, what is your opinion? Are you there, Vaibhav? Vikas, Vikas Dumar? Why Vaibhav? Why you are absent for the last session? Actually, it's my humble request to everyone that please attend this session. You will not get this knowledge afterward. Okay, you will not get this knowledge afterward, and we are not able to arrange this session once again. Okay, so we have paid a huge amount to this particular training. Okay, for yourself, for your benefit. Okay, so you have to take 100% from that particular training. Okay, and it is not for the TCS only, it is for all the companies which will come to our college, or for those companies which are for those companies which you are able to apply, okay, according to your merit. So uh, it's my humble request, please don't miss the sessions. These are most important session for the campus drive perspective. Okay, so try to attend all the sessions. Don't miss any session. Okay, have you finished this particular drawing? Is there any question, any problem? And from today onwards, I think the session will start at 2 p.m. Uh, and 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Okay. Then the Sunny sir will address that particular sessions, and timetable I have shared already on your groups. Okay. So the session will be combined for mechanical, electronics, and CSE department. Okay. Okay, we'll stop here. I want to take attendance now. Roll number one,
Yes, sir.
two, two, absent two, three,
Yes, sir.
four,
Present, sir.
five, six,
Yes, sir.
seven,
Yes, sir.
okay, eight, nine, 10,
Yes, sir.
11, 10 present. Okay. 11,
Yes, sir.
12,
Yes, sir.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
Yes, sir. 18.
okay, 19, 20, 21,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay, 22,
Yes, sir.
23, 24, 25,
Present, sir.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31,
Present, sir. 31.
okay, 32, 33,
Present, sir.
34, 35, 36, 37,
Yes, sir. 37.
okay, 38,
Yes, sir.
okay, 39, 40,
Yes, sir.
41, 42,
Present, sir.
okay, 43, 44,
Yes, sir.
45, 46,
Yes, sir.
47,
Yes, sir.
48, 49, 50,
Yes, sir.
uh,
50.
51, 52, 53, 54,
Yes, sir. 54.
55, 56,
Yes, sir.
56, okay, 57,
Yes, sir.
58, 59, 60,
Yes, sir.
okay, 61,
Present, sir.
okay, 62, 63.
Present, sir. 63.
Okay. 64.
Present, sir. 64.
Okay. 65. 66.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 67. 68. 69. 70.
Sir, 70.
Okay. 71. 72. 73.
Present, sir. 73.
Okay. 74.
Yes, sir. 74.
Okay. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. We'll stop now. Okay. You can leave the meeting. No problem.